100 of the best science fiction movies, as laid down by me, your boy C, the host of most of the thins right here on the Paprika Network, man. Refresh Scenes is back. They got some new shit out there. The Cinnamon are back. We got some new shit out there. But this here is the 100 greatest sci-fi movies, where we talk one sci-fi movie a day for the first 100 days of this year, 2000, in the year of our Heinlein, 2022. Shout out to Robert Heinlein. And we're just keeping this bad boy on rolling, man. One day yesterday, if you've been taking this daily journey with us, we talked about number 39 on the list, the invasion of the body snatchers. And man, talk about Red Scare, McCarthyism, communists all over the place, aliens. It's got some of everything for you, man. Some real world Cold War shit happening, man. A lot of paranoia. That's the name of the game in that movie. They ratchet up the paranoia very well in that 1950s invasion of the body snatchers. If you've never checked that movie out, I suggest you do so. If you didn't listen to yesterday's podcast, again, I suggest you do so. Today we're on 38, man. Number 38 in today's list. We're back in the land of Big Daddy Spielberg. Minority Report. The system is perfect until it comes after you. A+. Straight off the bat, that's an A+ tagline. I don't care what nobody says. Love that joint. John Anderton is a top pre-crime cop in the late 21st century when technology can predict crimes before they're committed. But Anderton becomes the quarry when another investigator targets him for a murder charge. This movie's just the dopeness, man. This is Spielberg trying to do a little bit something different. This is War of the Worlds. This is one of the two sci-fi movies that Spielberg and Cruise did together. And I think that Spielberg did these. These are back-to-back movies for him. 2002's Minority Report, 2005's War of the Worlds. And this is far and away the better of the two, because War of the Worlds is down there in like the 70s, something like that. Trying some weird things with cinematography, man. A lot of soft glow, a lot of weird reflective surfaces all throughout. I'm still mad that Lexus never actually made that gorgeous damn car that they made for this movie. I'm unaware of what this movie is all about, man. If you're one of those, I don't watch Tom Cruise movies. First of all, that's you're only fucking yourself over. You're missing on all sorts of good shit out there. We have precognitive people who can tell a crime that happens before it happens. They've created a whole police force around this. The precogs tell them what's going to happen, and they show up and stop the crime before it happens. Of course, that brings up all sorts of implications of, can you arrest somebody before they actually did a crime because they have not yet committed a crime? You can plot to murder someone up until the second you don't do it, in which case, then you haven't committed any crimes, have you? And then Tom Cruise's John Anderton finds out that he is a person who is apparently going to be committing a murder in X amount of time. I think it's like a couple days. So he goes on the run from his former unit, because that's what Tom Cruise does. He runs. So it's one of those, I love those cat and mouse type stories where it's a dude chasing something, usually it's answers or another person, while also himself being chased by other people. And if it's his own people he's being chased by, that makes it even juicier to me. And that's exactly what's going on here. His pre-crime unit is chasing him while he's chasing, clue after clue, after lead, after suspicion, until he finally gets to some sort of answers. And, that it's one of those businesses where it just kind of crumbles the entire thing from within, right? Great action scenes. It's good mid-tier Spielberg. Like, the magic isn't there like it used to be anymore, but it's still a solid fucking film. I think Tom Cruise is great. I think this was my first introduction to Colin Farrell. Neil McDonough, always in there for a cup of coffee from time to time. Max von Sydow, doing what he does best. There's a whole lot that's going on in this movie that's all fun to watch, man. The scene with Peter Stormare as the eyeball doctor, man. I think this movie kind of predicted the future with targeted ads They scan your eyeball and give you ads specifically targeted to you. Well, we haven't got to the eyeball ad scanning part yet. Let's not act like Facebook and Twitter are giving us specifically targeted ads based on our cookie results from other searches out there. So, they're kind of ahead of the game in that aspect. And this is just a fun movie to sit down and check out. So if it's been a while since you checked it out, like it had been a while for me, it holds up, man. It holds up and it's fun, strangely prescient in some ways. So go ahead and check that out. Number 38 on this list, Minority Report. We'll be back 24 of the hours to keep talking science fiction right here on Paprika.